Think revenge is what we should be focused on right now?
I gotta focus on this. This is something I gotta handle.
I want to know where Drew is tonight. Anybody sees him or loses him, that's a fucking target on their back too. You got it?
Let's get them to turn against one another.
Drew and Diana gotta go.
You look real relaxed for a bitch that got a target on the back of her head right now.
Do it!
Please, you can't do this to me.
What's up, book ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, we'll be covering Power Book 2 Ghost, and this is episode 4's final predictions. Now, pretty much, I know I already gave y'all early predictions and stuff like that, but of course, that was based on the trailer we was given and, you know, just a couple of clues that I already knew. But now that we've gotten an exclusive clip and a little bit more knowledge I was able to soak in, you know, a couple of things have been tweaked. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, to start things off, I can see, you know, it's probably going to start off right where it left off with the Tejadas family. And Diana and Drew probably going to be heading, you know, to check into an hotel. So as we know, they're going to be, from the exclusive clip, they're going to definitely be in the hotel. Because I was always curious of who was it that was in the hotel. At first, I thought it was Monet. When I first seen it, I was curious of why Monet would be inside of an hotel, because it didn't make sense to me, really. But I was like, okay, I don't know the storyline. But now everything makes sense. It was Drew and Diana, indeed, staying in the hotel. So, I also, but before, you know, Diana and them make it to, Monet and Cain gets to the hotel, I'm pretty sure that, you know, there's going to be a meeting between Tariq, Monet, and Cain, and they are going to, you know, have a talk. And, of course, they're going to discuss everything that has went on. And what I'm curious of on this episode is this the episode that perhaps Cain will finally stop hating on Tariq? Because I think, and I know a couple of y'all said y'all don't see it happening, but in my opinion, I think it's very much a possibility, because he may finally figure out that, you know, Tariq been keeping it 100 with him since the beginning. And it's been his family that's always lying to him and manipulating shit and crap like that. So I think it's a high possibility he may, you know, go ahead and see Tariq for who he really is and stop doing all that BS he been doing. Also, which makes me get to the next point, they're probably gonna split up and, you know, try to find them. And like I said, I believe how it's gonna happen for Tariq. You know, like I said, he actually knows people that knows Diana. So I feel like that's probably gonna be the biggest lead. Of course, you know, Cain, he's gonna be spinning the block, you know, sending his people out on it, and, you know, on looking for them. And then also keep in mind, I believe, like I said, because we seen him when he was trying to go after them at the beginning of at the end of last episode. You know, he had a chance to shoot at them, but he couldn't do it. But in my opinion, I believe it's going to be Noma. Y'all can mark my words on this. It's going to be Noma that's going to steer it into him. They'll be like, you need to take them out because they were disloyal. Because Noma is getting her claws into Cain really quick. Because we all know Cain is easily influenced. It's like Drew said in, what was it? Season 2. He's a guard dog with a master. So the only difference is, instead of it being Mecca now, it's Noma. That's the only difference. But I do believe Cain is indeed smarter now. I will give him that. But anyways, getting on to it, I believe, like I said, he would get some kind of information from, whether it's Bushandra, Becca, or whoever. Someone is going to give him some information that's going to lead to, you know, him getting But hold on, I'm sorry. Let me spin the block a little bit. Brrr. Sorry, this is definitely going to happen before this. So they're going to get rent. So I initially said that someone was going to tip off Diana, letting them know that Monet and them was after them and they know where they were at. Now, a couple of you guys in the comments said that that Diana and Drew used the credit card of Monet and they're authorized users, right? So that's how they was tipped off to know, you know what I'm saying, to know that so that Monet can know where they're at. Now, that part does make sense, but I'm going to say this. That would make sense on how Monet found them, but it still doesn't solve the other issue I was talking about is how does Diana know that, that Monet and them is there? Because you can tell by how her and Drew was trying to hurry up and rush out of the hotel that they knew Monet was there. So that doesn't answer that question. So it could, like I said, someone must have tipped them off. The only other alternate that I can possibly see happen is maybe so happened Drew or Diana was looking out the window or they was outside and they so happened to see Monet or something like that, or maybe Monet shoots someone in the area or something, because I know she pistol whips the guy or something like that. So maybe that sets them up, but that doesn't make sense to me. So someone had to tip them off that that Monet was on the way to get them. Now, could it have been cousin Janet? Maybe. Now that would make more sense. Maybe she tries to talk to Monet and Cain, telling them, look, that's still y'all family. You know, she's telling Monet that's still your children. Cain, that's still your brother and sister. And they, they hotheads. They're like, nah, I'm not hearing that shit. And I think Janet's gonna kind of, get to Monet, perhaps, but it's not gonna get through to Cain. So Monet's probably gonna still go through with it and go with Cain or whatever. But later on, she's gonna fold because that's her kids. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna stick with my theory that some kind of way they were tipped off, and that's how. But Monet called them right before they go out. Like I said, Diana gonna explain everything. Monet is gonna ultimately let them go. And that's when you're going to see Cain seeing them running. He's going to try to hurry up and get them, but they're going to jump in the car. He's going to shoot at the car, but of course he's not going to hit anyone. So that part is going. Moving along, like I said, Tariq is going to be on the hunt for Diana still. He don't really care about Drew because Drew ain't the one that put his, he probably does because they was in with it together. But he knows for sure that Diana is the one who went and delivered the letter. So I think he's going to focus more on her than he is Drew. So he's going to get the, He's going to get the drop on where Diana's at from one of the classmates. They're going to say she's with Salim. He goes to the house. He jacks up Salim. Probably might smack him around some. And then that's when he runs into Diana. Diana tries to run. I know initially I said that he could possibly kill Salim right there. I'm going to back off that a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and say it's possible he may go ahead and let Salim live, and then he gets to Diana. He pulls the scrap on Diana, right? And this is when she's begging for her life. Then comes in Monet, and she's on him, stuff. And I just think this would make a great scene that all of them there, Salim's there, Monet's there, Tariq's there, and then, they're all at a standoff, and then she say, wait, I'm pregnant. And she just shocks all of them, right? And then once she does that, Tariq's gonna be like, damn, who's the father? And Salim's gonna be like, damn, who's the father? And you know, I don't know. They could cliffhanger us with that, you know, make us wait to the next episode to see who the father is. That could very much happen. Or she could just go ahead and say who it is and shock everybody, be like, wow. But I'm pretty sure that it is Tariq, because like I said, we did see a clip of Diana talking with Tariq, asking him, do he wants to come to the clinic? And of course, we also have a image of Tariq actually at the clinic with her. So I'm pretty sure it's Tariq, or at least she said it was Tariq, because she know Tariq can kill her if it's Salim's. Keep that in mind. Who knows? Tariq may have went to the clinic to make sure it was his. That could have happened, because think about it. She say, it's Celine's. Well, Tariq will be like, well, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Bow, get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying? Monet probably ain't gonna let that happen, but Tariq don't care nothing about that. So the only way to solidify she lives is to say it's Tariq's. Because Salim ain't gonna kill her because it's Tariq's. What he gonna do? He a punk. She ain't got nothing to worry about with Salim. And if he did try to get rowdy, Tariq gonna handle him, Monet gonna handle him. So, smart move, girl. Go ahead and say it's Tariq's, even if you don't know. But anyways, though, moving along, I think we are going to indeed see our first look at your boy, Councilman Rashad Tate. Actually, he's Congressman now, Rashad Tate. Because I believe this event here that you see Noma and Cain at will indeed be an event to for Rashad, celebrating him, you know, being the congressman or whatever it is, being the senator, whatever the hell this ugly ass nigga doing. But I think we're finally gonna get an image, because you know they don't have them out three whole episodes, and we haven't seen any exclusive clips of him, any exclusive photos. No, he's not in the trailer. I think they're doing something special with Rashad. Probably because he's getting that influence spinoff coming. But, you know, they've been kind of hiding him. And I think it's for a reason. They're going to drop something big on us when it comes to him. But I can see Noma and Cain maybe pressing up on him about those green cards. And, you know, questioning him. Maybe even trying to, you know, strike a deal with him. And, you know, Rashad, he ugly as hell. He always down for a deal. So don't be surprised if you see them making a deal with Rashad. Next, also you want to make sure we pay attention to Monet and Carter, because I do believe they're going to be. This is going to be the episode where they're going to debut and, you know, meet each other, and we can find out whether or not this is a new relationship, or did they know each other back in the day. Or what exactly is Carter, you know, to Monet? Is he going to just approach her as a, you know, detective, being ignorant as hell, trying to sniff around for some information? Or could he potentially be that plug? Because keep in mind, Monet did say something about she has a plug. Now, I know a couple of people in the comments were saying that they don't believe that a queen pin of, you know, Monet's stature could possibly, you know, get finessed by a cop and stuff like that, like you're going to be asking around, which makes a lot of sense. That is true, but you have to also consider this is television. They may write it like that. But more than likely, I don't think they're that sloppy. So maybe Carter isn't her plug. Maybe it was Zion, or perhaps even someone else. Who knows? Maybe there's another mystery connect out there that we don't know yet. Maybe she found Mahoney. But anyways, we're gonna definitely find out what is what's the deal between Monet and Carter, of course. And then next, to wrap it up, of course, you know, we're gonna absolutely get the showdown between Cain and Drew. So of course, you know, it seems like at the beginning, you know, Drew is going to kind of get the upper hand on Cain some kind of way. Maybe it's because, you know, Cain's still recovering from the gunshot wound, so Maybe he's still using his one hand, so, you know, he's not 100%, so Drew was able to get the best of him. But it does seem like, you know, later, Cain will absolutely get the best of Drew later on and beat the stuffing out of him from what we were seeing in those trailers. So, and he also ends up putting the scrap on him. But of course, we know it's way too early for him to take out Drew. So he's going to once again allow him to go. And I believe that's when Drew will make it to Carter. And I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I think this nigga Drew might fall in love with Carter. But we shall see. But pretty much, you know, that's all I got for y'all as far as the, you know, my episode 4 predictions. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Did I leave something out? Or is it something that y'all see differently? You know, definitely let me know in the comments. But, you know, like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. But until the next video, I'm out.